Got it? This one?
Yes.
So from this, we are getting answer. So do we have options like that? We have to choose those. So we have option for M, we have C and root G. So C is correct, but root G, it's not root G, it's 1 by root G.
Yeah.
So D is not correct. So here C and D for L, it's given H root and under root G. So do we have H and G? Yes, correct. So C and D is also correct. So in option, did I give both? Let me check.
Yes, sir, you gave A, C, and D.
Okay, A, C, and D. So, Shada, you choose C only, right? That's what you
Yes,
got.
sir. I picked only C. Yeah.
You choose this one. Okay, fine.
Yes, I even didn't know that these were multiple.
Because I didn't understand that you needed to take it separately for both. And
Any other question you want to solve? Guys, anyone? Aditi, Ayush, Samhita? You want me to solve any question from the test paper? Or if you don't have test paper, shall I show you test paper now?
Hey, can you please send that test paper on WhatsApp?
Now, okay, you cannot open the test paper now.
Or to open it? I
yes,
don't
sir,
know.
we can.
I guess so, because my old student used to open it.
Sir, could you explain the 17th one?
17th one. Sure.
Yes.
What is 17th one? Just let me open it and check. Okay, a multiple choice. Sorry, column A and B, right? Okay. So we have, what we have to do? We have just match the following those things. So let me post a question. It's very big, I cannot. Okay, I gave 40 minutes. Was 40 minutes enough? Were you able to complete?
Yeah, but we have to do it.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Actually, I should give only 30 minutes. Will you be able to do in 30 minutes?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No?
Especially these match the following, they were kind of a headache.
Yeah, and they were very lengthy.
Yeah, it went long.
Because we should not spend more than 3 minutes per question. As per the
single
time
question
calculation.
took 5 minutes.
So see, one more thing, it's okay. I will give 40 minutes only. But one more thing, whenever you're writing test or just practice paper or whatever it is, after you finish this test, you solve that question again, because during test, I have given 40 minutes or 30 minutes, I don't remember. It will be you will be in pressure, right? So again, you solve it in your notebook or wherever you want, so that at least you can see, okay, how much time, and keep a timer for each question. You finished, okay, lab, another lab, another lab. Like 10 questions means 10 lab. You check where you spend more time, which question you spend more time and why. Okay. Open your like timer, stopwatch. Once you complete a question, put a lab. Another lab. Once next question, the next lab. So overall, how much time you took and for which question? Like this way, you will calculate your timing. I used to practice like this, like I'll put timer for each question. This way I will improve like for time management. It's very important. Time management is so important. Because when I was solving, I'll forget, okay, what is the time? So I started habit of time management. Because it's so necessary. You might know everything, but you should be completing like those questions in your time. Okay, yeah. Get back to this question. It says some physical quantities, column 1, some other column to express in given. Okay, let's solve one by one. G M by R square, which is equals to F. Now, this dimension I should multiply, I should get force kilogram M L3 T minus 2. Excuse. So this is correct option, right? Is it multiple correct? Check. No, right?
Yes, sir,
Single.
it is
But not
No. It's single correct.
single. Okay, but I think you know, more than one match with one, right? I mean, more than one items from the column 1 match with column 2.
Yeah. Then actually what we have to do, we have to just find dimension for all these things. Then second one is V equals to 3RT by M. Actually, this is the VRMS value.
yeah. The average speed.
So if you don't know this dimension, you should know formula. L2 T minus 2. For
It will match with R.
Next is this formula BQV. So V equals to V square equals to, not V. Equals to F square B square Q square. That means last one, orbital velocity. This is about orbital velocity. In order to get like worried about those terms, because we'll study later. It will be V square. So again, L2 T minus 2. Now next one is this side volt joule meter. No, volt coulomb meter. This one work into meter. See this one.
We can do this normally even, because you that as that's the only thing which matches with the volt farad and everything. So,
Yeah, there are multiple like correct of possibilities actually, not just single.
yeah.
So we have to check for all, because if we miss one also, because this will be fill up. This is fill up actually. This was. Okay, let me just solve it. And I'll tell you volt coulomb meter. That means volt coulomb means it's a work done. V equals to W vacuum, so W equals to VQ. So coulomb into voltage. Now this is 1 joule. 1 joule meter. This is also meter because they are giving coulomb volt meter or volt coulomb meter. Okay. So dimension will be joule meter dimension will be, what is joule dimension? M1 L2 T minus 2. Energy is right. Joule is energy, work done energy. So L1. So this will be M1 L3 T minus 2. Did it match with anything? Let me circle it so that first one, right? Second one.
M1 L3 T minus 2 it matches with the Q option.
A, B, C. Lengthy, huh? So this is P.
It took more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, it will, I think so, yeah. P. So now let's solve for Q. What is Q here? Kilogram meter cube per second minus 2. It is same. M1 L3 T minus 2.
T minus 2. They are in SI units. They will get.
Q. Meter square, second square. That is okay. R is okay. Now we are left with S. Farad volt square kilogram minus 1. Okay. So what shall we do here? Farad and volt square. Okay, this is energy. Farad and volt square means U equals to half CV square energy. Capacitor and volt square. Farad and volt square. Kilogram inverse. So that's it. So U into kilogram inverse. Kilogram inverse. So what is the energy? This is potential energy formula actually for capacitor. This is potential energy for capacitor. M minus 1. So finally we will get L2 T minus 2. This is also L2 T minus 2. Super. Which is S. So B is having what? A
Sir, I think you were given the answer in
A is
multiple answers.
A is P and Q. Yeah. B is this two. C is also this two. And D is also this two. Both. Say as PQ. Let's check answer. What's the answer? A, PQ. Okay. And B, RS. And CRS, DRS. Is it CRS, CRS, and DRS? Yes, correct. Okay, finally we got it. Sachin, for that we need to remember the formulas so that we can solve easily. Or else we need to memorize all these dimensions, which I don't like. I always easy way to solve everything. So you find your way, it's not a big deal. And there was my friend, like my roommate in college, he will not study whole year. Just a day before exam, we'll just look into a book, like a story. Okay, huh? Okay, okay, finish. Next day will score more than me. I'll just study it 1 month. I need time for practice. So everyone has like different like way of doing. Okay, Samita,
Sir, how is D equal to S? Like,
see B, we got what is the B dimension? L2 T minus 2. So in S we have L2 T minus 2. R also we have L2 T minus 2. That's why. This is minus.
So that's what I was saying. It was corresponding with more than one answer.
Yeah. So we need to answer both. We need to choose both. We cannot just write one.
my doubt is how is D corresponding to S?
D.
Yes, sir.
Okay. D. What's the D dimension? Yeah, this is D. This is D. So D dimension we got L2 T minus 2. So I think how we got this, because V equals to under root G M E by R. That's a formula. So they have given this one G M E by R. So that means it is V square equals to G M E by R. So if we find V square dimension, that is equals to G M E by R. So no need to find dimension for G, M and divide by R. No need to do that, because we can subtract or add those dimensions which are equal. So D is L2 T minus 2. And when R and S both are L2 T minus 2. So we have to choose R also and S also. Okay?
I'm not getting the S part. So I got the
R.
R part, but not the S part. How is it equal to S?
Okay.
Because it is
S,
voltmeter, right? It's volt square side. So
S is equals to, see, what is this? Energy formula for capacitors. Half CV square. So CV square, we don't need here, whatever dimension, forget it, because we need just this formula. If we remember this formula, Farad volt square, and this is the unit, right? F V square per kg. This is equals to our potential energy, which is equals to half CV square. So if I multiply weight 1 by kg both side, so it will be equals to the given question. I'm just equating with the given question. So, so what is dimension of potential energy? That is energy, same dimension as energy. So M1 L2 T minus 2.
yes, sir.
So if you multiply with m minus 1, it will be L2t minus 2. That's it. So you have to just like get the form. So for that, we need to know some formulas. Actually, you will learn this formula. There's no need to worry about that. You learn slowly because you will use so many times. So remember, it's numerical and all that. In capacitors, we will study this. Any other question, dear? Shamita,
Sir, no more doubts.
no more doubt. What about Aditi?
No, sir, no doubts.
And Ayush?
Sure, no, sir.
You want me to solve any question? Tell me, I'll solve it. How many questions you were able to solve? Tell me, Ayush. You
The
joined
last
at,
one.
23rd. You mean 23rd, this SI unit of inductance. That one? Last in the sense. Okay, then let's continue. Do you know about significant figures, right? Or shall I teach you this?
No, sir, no. Sir.
Yes, sir. I
So
know
like
about
4 significant figure, 3 significant figure, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I know.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Everyone? No, because it's important actually.
Yes, sir, I know. Significant figures.
If not, then I'll teach. It's not a problem. Rounding off significant figure. Samhita? What about you? Ayush?
Sir, I know it's okay. I know it.
What about Ayush? Sikha,
Yes, sir. I know the significant figures.
okay. Yeah, okay. You know, okay, fine. But see, like, guys, don't feel shy to say, okay, no, I don't know. Because all are saying yes, then I should not say no, not like that. Okay. Because you are going to write your own exam. No one is going to help you in your exam. So take your stand. Oh, it's just 5 minutes. Then I have next class. What is this? Okay, then at least I'll give you small introduction about least count and Vernier caliper. We cannot waste that 5 minutes also. Have you heard about this word or term least count?
Yes, sir.
Simple terms, right? What is least?
Yeah. The smallest you can go.
Smallest. Count means value.
Measure.
Yeah, measurement or value. So least count is smallest value. Now, if I give you example like your scale, which you are using daily. So what is the least count of that scale?
1 millimeter.
1 millimeter. And what is the least count of your clock? Wall clock?
1 second.
1 second. So that is the least count, minimum count. Now, what is Vernier caliper?
So it's a device used to find accurate measurements of length.
Accurate measurements, diameter, inner diameter, both.
Yes, sir, of length.
Yeah, but not so big materials, not small,
Yeah, only.
like 15, maximum 15 centimeter. You can find. There will be like bigger instrument, then for that we have some other measurements. So we don't use those measurements for small things. So like Vernier Caliper is like handy tool. It will give you accuracy for calculating everything, like dimensions of, or not dimensions, measurement of. If you haven't seen, shall I show you here? So Vernier Caliper. Nowadays we are getting on digital Vernier Caliper, but I will show you some olden. First we'll study those things. Okay, I'll show you one good image so that you can use for measuring also. Yeah. Okay, this is your Vernier Caliper, Vernier scale.
Okay, you're saying this. Yeah, I've seen it in this one.
Vernier calipers. We'll study this one in detail a little bit. Maybe today, Wednesday. This is Vernier scale, which you see small. Change. This is small scale, Vernier scale. This is main scale. As you see here, jaw for inner dimension. So finding inner dimensions means we'll place some cylinder or whatever it is here. We'll find the inner diameter. And this is for outer diameter. So how much it can go till 15 centimeter and it can go. Till 15
So
centimeter.
there are largers also, right? Larger measuring 30 or more.
Yeah, we have bigger also. They're bigger than this one also, but it won't be so big. It will be like maximum 30 centimeter.
Yeah, I am just talking about 30.
Maximum that 30. After that, we don't need those things. We have some proper instruments for that, bigger instrument for bigger things.
Yeah.
So this is your Vernier caliper. So this thing we'll discuss tomorrow. No, day after tomorrow. Vernier caliper. Okay?
Okay.